Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, so today I want to introduce this very interesting theorem that I heard from Terry Tao's video. So I want to create a small video, basically explain the situation. This is the very interesting theorem that I heard of. So I want to give the presentation. Hope you guys subscribe to my channel. So my channel about usually about physics and mathematics, and sometimes I do some coding. Okay, so I want to explain this Sylvester Gallai theorem. Okay, so the situation is very interesting that right. So the question is that somebody let's say that's working on a plane, right? So you get R2, and then you get some plane. You get some points. So let's say P is a subset of R2, and the P is some finite, and the P is non-empty. And then let's say the P is you take at least 2 points, right? So basically you may take like 3 points, 4 points. Okay, and if there is a line, if a line, so for given a configuration, right, you can draw a line, right? So the definition, if a line passes k points in P, but P should be distinct points, k point in P, then the line, this L, called k reach. So for example, this is 2 reach, and this line is 3 reach. So this is 3 reach, this is 2 reach. Okay, and the number of, okay, so right, so this is the situation, and how I want to say, okay, okay, so the result, basically we denote nk to be the number of k reach line. I should say basically exactly k point. Exactly k point. So if this line is 3 reach, then it cannot be 2 reach, right? The number of k reach line. Okay, now this theorem is interesting. This theorem says that for any configuration, as long as all points are not collinear, all points are not collinear. So basically all points are not lying in the same line. There is this 2 reach line, or people usually call it ordinary line. So n2 is greater or equal to 1. Okay, so this means that for example, you get 3 points, right? So let's say suppose 3 points not collinear, then you can draw this line, right? This line is 2 reach. Okay, so result is saying that whatever point you have, you always can create a 2 reach line. Which is you always can find a line which exactly pass 2 points, but without passing the third point. Okay, and maybe for example, yeah. So this is a very interesting theorem. Okay, so one might think this theorem is trivial, but actually it's not. Okay, so let's see the proof. Okay, so this proof is also so amazing. Okay. So right, suppose you have you draw a line, right? So if this line is 2 reach, then its path is exactly 2 point, then we are done, right? So suppose this line pass 3 points, and since not all the points are not collinear, right? So all the points are not collinear, so there is this always it is some P. Let's say this is A, B, C, right? There is this some P which outside this line. Okay, and then you can take a distance. Right, and so for each line passing more than 3 points, equal or more than 3 points, and each point outside of this, one can calculate distance, and this is a finite set, right? So one can find the minimum for this distance. Okay, and now the claim is that if you draw, and so at least 2 points, which is right hand side, right? So right hand side of this, right, and then one of this. Okay, and the claim is that if you draw this CP, then this line must be 2 reach. Okay, so must be 2 reach. Must be an ordinary line. Okay, the reason is that so this is the proof, right? The reason is that I mean the reason is that if it's not, right, if it's not, then you can draw, let's say this line is not too rich, so it means it pass. Suppose this line is too rich, right? And then it pass something which is it pass something. Then you can draw a line here, right? You can draw distance here, and then you will see that this line is less than d minimum by the geometry, right? So by contradiction, this PC line must be ordinary line. Okay, so this is the proof. You know, it's the proof is so amazing. Okay, so which tell you that n2 is greater or equal to 1. Okay, and some history are talking about the lower bound for this n2. Right? So this is very interesting. I mean, you can check, you can see that the n2 should be greater or equal to something, right? Suppose you have n points. Okay, then this is very interesting that people I think previously for example I think in the one these people prove that this n2 is greater or equal to 3n divided by 7, and the one can show that n2 is greater less or equal to n divided by 2, right? And up to like I guess it's 10 few years ago that these bounds are being improved. Okay, so this is very interesting topic that you can try to go to Terry South's videos, right? But I still think that this ordinary nice thing and this theorem is interesting. Especially you try to find a bound for this n2, right? So it's very interesting to try to find the lower bound of the n2, right? Because amazingly that you only know n2 is greater than 1, right? But I mean, you can, I guess, yeah, it's very interesting to find a lower bound of this n2. Okay, so see you guys next videos.